what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? About another video. We're currently in LA right now, looking through the map. Been a good day. Had a really good day at work today as well, and I've just been like having a really good think about everything happening on Upland as well. And as much as I think like the property side of stuff, like with these filters, which is amazing. Obviously, talking to Upland and stuff over the last week, we posted that video last week. And then like we've seen like other filters and other stuff coming onto the game as well. So there's new filters coming on for searches, and there's loads of other stuff coming onto the game as well. So really excited. Upland's listening to the community and just like kind of the people you get to talk to in the community as well. Like, you know, you get one-on-one chats with like Stosh, which is a developer, like all these other players, like the community and like what Upland brings together. So there's so much more to Upland than just like a yield and a return. So this is what I want to get out today. One way like we are really going to grow in Upland and well more than 14.7%, and this is kind of like the plan's been on like YouTube and like with Granada Hills and everything going forward, but I don't think I've really explained like how big Granada Hills is actually going to get and like kind of the growth. There's 90 members now on the actual Granada Hills, seeing the growth and the journey. There's businesses. There's going to be like another 2 racetracks going online in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, depending on once we get approved. And then obviously we've got METAVERSEMILLEN going online every single month. And then we're basically being able to buy a property every single day now in Granada Hills. Just looking at the floor here, now it's at 10,500. But there was about 9, 10 properties at 10,500, maybe 12. And now there's only 4 left. So like basically over 8 properties on the secondary market, plus another like 6 or 7's been minted in the last 24 hours or since I looked at this last night as well. So it just shows like the activities there as well. And I've got about 50% of all my properties in Upland are in Granada Hills, and that's about 70-80% of the sales as well. So yeah, it's a really high sale point, and LA's a really good sale point as well. So but like with Granada Hills, it's all about the growth as well. So like I'll reinvest into Granada Hills, and I just plan to all the profit I can make, any way I can make that with Tycoon or other stuff. Like right now, we're just going to buy this floor and keep raising this floor. This 14.7% is good, but with property sales right now, we're hitting about 7 to 8%. With Tycoon right now, even with the market dropping, we're hitting about 15%. So like between those two, without even the yield from Upland, we're still making more than if Upland just gave us a yield on properties. So imagine if there's more features where you can actually like make UPEX in the game, but then also like it's up to the players. Upland's giving you the tools to actually build and grow, and that's why I stand by like Granada Hills so much in the future, because if you can actually see over here with the land and that, we've got like quite a lot of property going up now. But just with the future, like the growth of it as well, think there's 500 properties here right now. And then if all these properties go up by 1,000 floor, use 500 properties, that's 500,000 UPEX. That's a lot more money than waiting for rent off a property. That's a lot more than just flipping one property. You know, right now, if a lot of players, like big players, have got like a lot of property, if they're all in a certain area, you may as well target that floor well before trying to sell each individual property, unless it's a landmark or it's in a collection or other stuff. Like, you know, you're driving, so you don't have to go and check every single property price. I could set like 50 properties at like 20,000 UPEX and then just work on that floor over the year and then get that into a really good place. Why will people buy the properties? I probably put in about $3,000 into Granada Hills like last year going forward, and I plan to do the same this year as well. If you're buying for UPEX and that's at a good markup in dollars, like I'm going to buy that property regardless of when I buy it. Like it's not like I'm looking at the prices, it's like I want to get all those properties. We see Granada Hills, it's got 14,188 properties. We own about 500 right now. We want to try and get that up to about 3 to 4,000 over the next couple of years, and then we'll be able to control that floor below 30-40,000 UPEX. That's a plan. So people what are investing in Granada Hills will see a stable floor. They won't see the floor crash down. We're not going to pull any money out of Granada Hills. When I say I sell a lot of my properties in Granada Hills, I mint a lot of properties, and I buy probably about 30 properties a month on the secondary market as well. So all that profit just goes straight back. All the nodes in Tycoon, 95% of them are in Granada Hills. The racetrack, everything, the factory, the showroom, all the plans, like the 90 members are building like stuff as well. So yeah, we really do see this growing, and we see the potential in this as well. Even if you're selling one property in the future, it's not financial advice, but yeah, this floor is going to be minimum 15,000, hopefully 25,000 by the end of the year, depending on the momentum. But this is at 90 members right now, so imagine when we get up to 100. YouTube's up at 619 subscribers, so once we get that up to 1,000 as well, Granada Hills is going to be with us forever. We're not going to go away. I believe Granada Hills is like the best thing that's ever been kind of like I've done in the game of Upland, in a way, like kind of all that hard work over the last year, building it from like the one member, the two members, like kind of thing. Let's actually go over, that's actually quite interesting. If we go to members, so you can see all the members coming in, let's go to the first ever page and let's see whoever the first member is. So you can see when I started it 8 months ago, we've had the Discord for, and then 7 months ago, Timmy X2.we. I'd love to actually, I might give him a message as well, so we'll send a friend request as well. That'll be actually quite cool. The first ever member of the Granada Hills Discord, link down below in the description. But as you can see, it's growing quite quickly now as well. You can see we've got the Granada Hills node where all the prices and then all the different properties and everything's on here. This is what I was talking about as well. Upland's just released this a couple of days ago. This is a start. This is like, it doesn't have to be like big technical features like sparkler and totems. It can be something so simple as filters, like the jailed properties come in, like, you know, all these kind of different updates and stuff that like kind of we can hopefully see in the game in the next couple of months. Upland was like very positive, like kind of they got back very quickly after we posted our video and that, so like kind of always open, always listening. You know, it's a lot of work they're doing as well. Like it's not, they're not just thinking about what like you think about the game, you know, all the time. They're thinking about what they're building, you know, like they've got so much going on as well. So yeah, all the videos are aimed at like making Upland better and the growth. And like if Upland's going on the wrong direction, I really feel it genuinely, I'm gonna say so. I do believe Upland's an investment game. I do believe like the game is a game, but I do believe without the investment, Upland wouldn't be as big and as like catchy as kind of the way it is. This super app only works if Upland has that. It's like that yield, that way to cash for dollars, and that even if you're not cashing for dollars, like I'm talking about investing, but I'm talking about like say 5 years time when I can like use my phone and I'm just like an Upland, got like 50, 100 million UPEX and that, and I want to buy like say a TV or something, and I can just use like one of those properties to kind of, you know, that kind of idea. It's not like put 4 grand in now and then get like 8 grand out next year and then never play. It's like I want to play Upland forever. Like, you know, that's, it's not about cashing out of like, I want there to be a way that players in Upland, like there's a hard way to grow. So, you know, like we've put in a lot of money to get where we are. We've played so many hours to get where we are like right now is took like a lot of effort. But we've grown, like we've probably grown about 4.5 million UPEX. But you've got to realise like we've put a heavy chunk in over the last year of UPEX because we're at the start of our journey. So next year it'll be a bit easier in the year after as well. But yeah, even if we push in the same this year, we're getting about 6 million now year, so we're getting about 500,000 UPEX without the sponsors, without promotions, without referrals, without visits. So that's just basically what I get between the yield and Tycoon right now. Probably about 300,000 from Tycoon. We get about 10,000 a day. And then we're getting about 5,000, just over 5,000 UPEX a day. And then with our visits, we're probably getting about, what, 5,400 UPEX or something right now. So we're getting about 15,400 UPEX, give or take, a day now on Upland, which is like 3 times bigger than we was before. So with just the yield, we was bringing in like 5,000 a day, but Tycoon's double in that. And the market in Tycoon's not the best right now as well, so it's probably gone down about, well, it's sitting at energy's like 150, 160, so, and it was sitting at like peaks of 400 when I sold last week when we got that 15, 17,000. So that's really cool. But yeah, there's so many different ways to make like growth in Upland. Like Granada Hills is going to be like, I want to come back in 5 years time and see like there's like 8 factories, there's like racetracks like everywhere, you know, there's like loads of different meta ventures. And then the business as well. Think like where you can chat to like big players, you can chat to real estate investors, you can chat to like, you know, like I've been a chef now, I like design kitchens and stuff, you know. There's so many people on this what are into like Bitcoin and like, you know, all these kind of different avenues and stuff, like graphic designers. That's what Upland is. It's a community at the end of the day. And like I like to like put the videos across because I'm not coming at Upland and I don't like the game or stuff, or like it's trying to like put them down at all. Like no, it's like I love the game so much that I believe that I have to say something because we've got a lot of growth, a lot of people behind the channel, and I see a lot of people how they feel and stuff as well. So like Upland want to create the game what the players love, and if they spend the same amount of effort going to where the players want to play or not play, I'm sure they'll go over this way every single time as well. Because yeah, at the end of the day, they want to make money as well. You can sell so much on the store, but like if players are actually active selling properties and that, they're gonna buy more anyway, even if they don't push the promotions. The bigger the community is anyway, naturally everybody wins, and once that yield drops as well, Upland becomes more like self-sustainable. You can actually make money on your own. Like I know I say make money on your own, you can right now, but I'm saying at the point where you can make like 15% like off Upland without, and I know you could sell a lot of property, you can get up to that point, it's up to the player, kind of contradicting what I've just spoke about. But like, I just mean like the property updates and the filters and kind of like that strong market where you feel confident. Because like I believe like spending all that time minting all those properties, like getting all that spark, treasure hunting, I believe that's a gamified UPEX earnings. Like I like tying in like kind of the gamified UPEX earnings into like the property mints. Like you need to mint say 10 properties a month at um like a director or something like that, and then you have to mint say at a pro like 3 properties a month or something, and then at like what is the one before, so you got like pro between 100,000 and like a million, so say yeah, mint 3 properties, director mint 10 properties, then a executive it could be like mint 25 properties, maybe 30 properties, something like that. And then maybe as a chief executive, mint 50 properties. And then just try and keep like that market going, you know what I mean, to get your highest percent yields. Players are always buying other players' properties to keep their yields up as well. So, yeah, I believe like with the market and stuff, like with Granada Hills, we could spend like 6, 7 hours a night playing on Upland. No matter if we're like racing or like getting winning 2 races or stuff, like we're spending hours and hours on the game of Upland. And like that's what I love about the game, and that's what I was trying to emphasize in the videos. I believe like you should have totems, you should have all these different ideas. Like you want everyone to be involved, you know, like cricket, you know, rugby, American football, like snooker, darts. I want to see everything in Upland. That's like really what it'll be amazing. But the core idea is that property, like the filters to be able to get to property. Like why is that property valuable? How many properties have sold in that area? And then loads of stuff tied in with AI. I don't want to talk too much because I don't know want to know like how much is private on the conversation and what like kind of I've said about, but I have talked a bit about like the AI stuff as well and like different market kind of listings where you can see all the different properties and stuff, and it can kind of show you empty slots. It would be cool like where you could actually see which ones you're missing as well, and then you can click into it and you can see how many mints there was, how many sales has been, how many sales in the last 24 hours, last 7 days, last month kind of idea. Just like even with the kind of stuff they've already got in the game, like kind of just like upgrading it to version 2 and stuff. So yeah, I don't believe like anyone's gonna create a game like unless they copy Upland like this. So the idea of the property and being able to grow it and like the community behind it as well. Like I love Upland, and that's what yeah, I really want to push on that as well. But yeah, that 14.7% is obviously going to go down over time, but players will actually love the game of Upland and have a business idea as well won't like have a problem with that at all in the future. I just want to see like more kind of the property side of stuff, but it'll be so cool to see like with Granada Hills. Like we're excited. Like once we get to 100 members as well, that'll be so cool. Shareholders is coming in as well. We might start a membership kind of club now as well. We will have like a little annual fee or something, and then like players can have like I don't know, like I might even stake like stuff into that for the membership. So like kind of like one spark, and then that goes between all the members in the membership club, and just loads of different like stuff. You can use the factory, you can use the showroom, you can use the loads of different stuff at the lowest commission, and just loads of different good ideas. So it's all up to the players to actually create their ideas in Upland with the tools that Upland provides. And We really do see Granada Hills pushing, not this year, but next year we'll have it minted out as well. So this is the best time to get in if you're not already, because we really will push the floor of Granada Hills. I'm excited to see what happens, and then with about $3,000-4,000, we'll get that secondary market. So even players wanting to mint properties just to get dollars out as well can do that. But I highly say, this is not financial advice, that floor's going up. So if you have 50 properties right now, imagine what they'll be priced at in like 2 years time, 3 years time. If you believe in this channel, if you believe in like kind of Upland and the growth as well, you'll make a lot more than 14.7% just off doing stuff like that. So think about long term, not financial advice, but like Tycoon right now, players are like the market's gone down, but it's all about the long game. You know, the market might go down, it might go up, but if you choose not to invest and build nodes here because the market's down, but you're not thinking about where the market will be in 2-3 months time, it's like you're kind of like, you're not winning on your own kind of thing. Like some players, like stocks, like anyone can have the opportunity to like make a lot of money on stocks if they're clever enough, right? The stock's not wrong, like just because a lot of people don't make money with it. Like, you know, you have to be able to understand the markets and win on it. So a lot of players in Upland just won't make UpX either. So like if you're not making UpX, like it's not just because of Upland as well. We're not moaning because we're selling less property then. I've seen that a lot as well, but players are like pricing property like well too high and other stuff, and they're not like working on the game, and they're not trying to hustle, and like it's all a hustle game. You know, we spend 4 or 5 hours a day, and we have done for like 18 months playing Upland and stuff, and we plan to do that like continuously as well. So if there's someone what's playing more than you and stuff and like doing more trades than you, like they're gonna grow. So yeah, at the end of the day it is a game, but like the accounts, like if you're gonna have small accounts, don't moan at Upland that you're not making UpX as well. And then with this UpX yield earnings as well, I've seen this a lot, but if you can't afford 3,000 UpX to do some of these tasks and stuff to get your yield up, like what are you actually going to be earning on that 4.9% anyway? Because if you can't afford 3,000 UpX, you know, we earn 5,000 UpX a day at 10 million, so 500 UpX a day you could earn at what, 1 million UpX. So like if you're less than like 500,000, 300,000 UpX, you know, it's good to get that 14.7%, but realistically, it's not going to make a massive difference to the account unless you're going to push that account that year and stuff as well. So, yeah, there's loads of different ways to go about it, but like, think about your account as well. What can you do to grow your account? Because we make a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of UpX that we've left on the table as well. So, but we try and think about stuff. We try and give value back to players. Like we're doing these kind of like sponsorships, kind of like the last few videos we've had the Upland Investment Hub on and stuff. So just loads of different ways like we can add value through players and viewers what watch this videos, and then we can give value back to their kind of like properties and structures and stuff in Upland as well. And then that kind of money what's spent on the sponsors just goes straight back into Granada Hills, and then all the other stuff, kind of these membership stuff, everything on the side will go back. And then once I start doing these videos in the cafes, like other stuff, like kind of with Upland stuff, talking behind the scenes, there's some other stuff what's coming, so that'll be really good. We'll be able to actually start to look at doing some like kind of live content hopefully in the future, and hopefully we can base a lot of it out at Granada Hills. Like it'll be amazing to see like the business, the cafe, the racetrack, you know, all these future stuff. Like we could even have like our own public transport going around Granada Hills, you know, free of charge to Granada Hills residents. Just loads of different ideas that we want to push and build a community in like a town hall, and loads of good ideas as well. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support. I wanted to jump on, talk about Granada Hills, because yeah, really do believe this, and you can watch this as well, see if I've actually it's going to work or not. You know, you can watch the video, see my money is where my mouth is as well, so you can actually watch the journey, see the investments as well, follow along with Granada Hills and see where we actually end up at the end of the year, because I believe we'll smash it. So yeah, smash that subscribe button, click that like button, share these videos, comment down below what you want to see come to Granada Hills next. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Metaverse Melon, peace.